Hi, welcome to this tutorial on how to make a mission in Arma 3. To get started, select Editor on the main menu and choose the map you want to use to make your mission. For this example, I will use Altis. I make all my missions in 5 steps. The base, the players, the objectives, the enemies, and finally, the intel. Making a base is deciding where do you want the players to spawn and to place the assets. When you have found an area that you like, click on the first icon on the toolbar and double-click on the map. This will open this menu. Now, we will set up a player unit. Choose any side, faction, class, and unit that you want. Set the control to player and click OK. Double-click again on the map, choose side, and you will see that empty is now available. What does this do? It allows you to place empty vehicles and buildings. To show you, I will place a hunter. To rotate any vehicle, building, or player, hold left shift and left click the thing that you want to rotate. If you want players to enter this vehicle, double click on it and set the vehicle lock to unlocked. Click OK. To see this in-game, press on preview. As you can see, I am now controlling the player unit, and the hunter is here, ready to be used. Let me show you something. Press escape, click on camera. Ta-da! You have entered Splendid Camera. This allows you to travel the whole map and see every asset that you can use for your mission. Pretty cool, huh? When you're done, press escape, click OK, press escape once again, and click on save and exit. When you are done placing vehicles and potential buildings, you can place ammo and medical boxes. In order to do this, make sure that you have this first icon selected and double click on the map. Choose empty for the side and ammo for the class. The boxes are located inside the unit field. If you need a medical box, they are located at the top of the list. If your wish is to have a customized ammo box, pick one that you like, and in the init box, enter this code. This will clear everything inside the box by default, and this will add the stuff that you want. Keep in mind that every piece of code that I show in this video can be found in the description below. We are done with the base step. Let's move to the players now. You can create playable units on the map the same way you do for the player unit. However, you have to set the control to playable. On this screen, you can change the rank and the name that is going to be shown on the role selection screen for this unit. Because I've selected a rifleman, I will call it rifleman. Before clicking on OK, I suggest you change special to none if you want the players to spawn exactly where you've placed them on the map. Notice that the preview button is gone. That is because the unit is set to playable. To create a group of players, you have two choices. You can create a predefined group from the editor with the second icon from the toolbar, or use the same tool to link an unit to another. The order of which you place down the players will determine the order of which they appear on the role selection screen. You probably want to give custom loadouts to the players. To easily do this, enter this code in the init box of a player unit. Make sure that you unlink the player unit with the second icon from the toolbar. Click on Preview. Notice that the arsenal is now available with an action from the scroll menu. To obtain the class names of a loadout you've made, click on Export and paste the information in a notepad. When you have all the class names you need, you can use the script found in the description below to create your own loadouts for every unit. The class names are also used to give specific items for a box. This is a class name. Now that you know how to create playable units, let's move on to the objectives. There are multiple ways to create an objective. I will show you two examples. Place a kebab on the map and give it a name. In the init box, enter this disable AI move to make sure the kebab does not escape. Then we need two modules. To see them, click on this icon and double click on the map. Choose Intel for category and create task for the module. For owner, choose all playable units because we want every player to see the objective when looking at the map. Type anything for the task ID. The title is the name of the objective shown when you are looking at the map or during the briefing. The description is what you use to describe the objective. The marker is what appears when you move your mouse on the marker created for the objective. Choose module position for the destination and created for the state. Click OK. Go back to the list of modules, but this time choose Set Task State. The state decides what happens to the objective when it is completed. For this case, we need succeeded. Ungroup those two modules. Finally, it is time to put our first trigger. Use this tool to put a trigger. A trigger is used to give a condition to the objective. This example is simple. Kill the kebab to complete the objective. To do this, we do not need an area of effect, so type 0 here and here. I suggest you use a timer for every trigger. For this one, I will use countdown. This starts the timer when the condition is met. Enter 5 seconds for min, mid, and max. Give a name to the trigger. This will be important for later. Leave the text and type empty. The activation decides who can use the trigger. Because this is blue 4 against up 4, the activation will be set to blue 4. Leave this to once and this to present, because we want the objective to be completed only once. In the condition box, type exclamation mark, alive, space, and the name of the kebab. In this case, it is bronze. Click OK. The last step is to link all of this together. Use this tool to do this. Start with the Create Task module. Let me demonstrate another kind of objective. To achieve this, I will copy-paste the trigger in the modules I've just created. For this objective, I will make blue 4 capture the singer. The first step is to change the information inside the Create Task module. For the trigger, we need an area of effect. Let's go with a rectangle. Do not forget to change the name of the trigger. For the condition, I will use this code. It will check if there is one blue 4 player in the area. Feel free to rotate the trigger like you want. There is one final trigger to add. It is the one ending the mission. For the condition, use this code. It will check when both triggers are activated. For the on activation, use this. It will end the mission for every player. We do not need a shape, because this trigger will only go off when the two other triggers are activated. Add a timer to make sure that there is a good delay between the last objective being completed and the final message saying mission complete. After making sure that the objectives work, it is time to play some enemies. There are many scripts out there that can do all the work for you. You can find them in the description below. Also, you want to cache your enemies with the help of those scripts. Caching is to spawn enemies only when a player is close to them. That being said, you might want to use waypoints. Here is how it's done. Place a kebab or an enemy vehicle on the map. For this example, I will use an Ifrit. Select the waypoint tool and double-click on the map. This is very straightforward. For this waypoint, you can change the combat mode, the formation, the speed, the behavior, and the type. If you want an enemy vehicle to engage players, you can use Destroy or Seek and Destroy. For this example, I will make this Ifrit patrol around the base. Do not do this in your missions, please. We are almost done. What is left to talk about is the intel. By clicking on this image, you can change the date, the time, and the weather. You can also make independence friendly to nobody, blue 4, up 4, or everybody. To place markers, use this tool. You can create a briefing with a module. Set the category to Intel and the module to create diary record. Make sure that the owner is set to all playable units. The preset title does not matter. Then you're ready to go. Great, we can save our mission now. But wait, we have to give a name to our mission. Click again on Intel, and from here you can give a name and a description to your mission. This description will appear on the down left corner of the screen when you choose your mission on the Mission Select screen. You can use this button to save your mission. However, if you use this one and this option, it will send your mission in the MP Missions folder. That way, you can test your mission very easily. If you have saved your mission in the MP Missions folder, you can test your mission on your own server. For example, it is a great way to test every slot. To do this, click on Play, Multiplayer, and then New. Great, we have made a mission. However, there's still some stuff to do before you play it. You have to name the folder of your mission like this. You start with the game mode, then the number of players, and the name of your mission. The map is included when you save your mission from the editor. Now, let's see the required files. The mission.sqm represents everything you've done in the editor, and you do not need to add it manually because it is created when you save from the editor. The description.ext is created by yourself. Use Notepad to do this. This file allows you to add information on the loading screen, set up the response script, choose the game type for your mission, and adjust the number of slots. Use JPEG for the image of your loading screen. You can copy-paste what you are seeing here to have an easier time editing the content. This folder contains a Spectator script made by Trusty Arabian. You can get it in the description below. Your mission will use scripts when they are included in the description.ext. When your mission is on a server, you can try it. Select the correct map and you will see your mission. Good job, it works. When your mission is officially over, download PBO Manager. You can get it from the description below. Once you've got that, right-click on your folder and pack your mission into a PBO. Congratulations, you have made your first mission. If you have any question, send me a message and I will answer back. Thank you for watching.